Hello everybody, my name is Mia and you're watching my channel Select Pages. Coming to you today with a quick book review. I just finished reading TruthWitch by Susan Dennard, and this was another one of those really hyped up books floating around BookTube and Goodreads, and when I saw it in my local library, I said, okay, I'm going to go ahead and grab this and give it a read. Now, because it was so hyped up, I really wanted to like this book. Scratch that. I really wanted to love this book, but I only wound up liking it and not really even liking that too much. And I think that's because it is the first book in a series, and usually the first book kind of sets the tone for everything, kind of introduces you to the characters and the setting, your main plot, and all those other things that go along with that. So for me, the story kind of lagged a bit because it was explaining a bit much, but at the same time, I really didn't learn much about the story enough to want to be invested into continuing the series, which I haven't really decided on yet because the next book doesn't even come out until January of next year anyway. So still got some time to think about it. But anyway, jumping into it, we have our main character, Sophia, and Istulik, I think that's how you pronounce it, but they do shorten it to Is in the book as sometimes. They are pretty much like best friends. They consider themselves sisters. Sophia is a truth witch, which basically means she can tell when you're lying, basically, and it's one of those powers that not a lot of witches in this world have, so she's very rare, and you know, people want her for her power, so she keeps it under wraps so that no one would know that she's actually a truth witch. Her sister is a thread witch, and that basically means that she could just see people's emotions through like threads coming out of you. She could tell when your emotional state, basically, you know, blue probably means sad and red is angry, so she could just pretty much read people's emotions. So the story is really about Sophia on the run from someone called Adrian, who is a blood witch, and he's basically trying to hunt down Sophia and bring her over to the king so that they can use her powers. We also have Merrick in the story, who is a pretty much like a Navy admiral, and his job is to get Sophia to safety because there's a big war coming, and of course somehow Sophia is going to be the key to, you know, probably winning the war or stopping the war. We really don't know yet. So they're on the run from the Blood Witch. Merrick has to get her over to like one of these like cities where she supposedly will be safe, and of course, you know, they're gonna run into all types of mayhem on the way without trying to get into too much spoileries about the book for those of you who didn't read it. Like I said, the story really dragged for me. I did not connect with any characters at all. I did like Adrian, but like I said, we really don't know much about him. He's a blood witch, which meaning he's like very powerful. He can pretty much control your blood in your body, and he can regenerate. From the looks of it, you cannot kill him, at least not as of yet. And he goes on this journey himself where, you know, he's chasing Sophia and but then at the same time, he's also like not putting all of his effort into it. So I don't know if that's like foreshadowing that maybe he might join them or whatever the case may be. I'm not really too sure. But anyway, just to wrap the story up, that's pretty much what this whole book entails. Like I said, the next book does come out in January of next year, and 9 times out of 10 I probably will read it because I know that this is the first book in the series, and sometimes it's just really slow. Like when I read Throne of Glass series, I just did not like book 1 at all, but everyone kept saying, oh my god, you gotta push through it, and I'm so glad that I did because it has to be one of my all-time favorite series, and maybe that will go the same for TruthWitch series, which is a Witchlands series novel. But anyway, that wraps it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay, thanks, bye.